Or okay, good night, everyone. Welcome to another installment onto the demo tapes aspect of the Ball Experience podcast. The demo tapes is not really, not really an official thing, but it's meant to be more of an impromptu. You get on, you give your thoughts, one, two, three, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you'll get the idea. So tonight I don't think I have anyone new tonight. You guys have heard these voices before. So huh
Hmm?
I will let you guys introduce yourselves, and then we will go into our weeks and so on. Okay. Coach, you want to go first?
I am
All right.
Alpha. Blessings to all. Yeah. I think you myself already, fellas. Easy.
Hey.
Oh, alright. Well, my name is Gideon Meda. For those who don't know me, some may call me Giddy. Others know me for my stage name. Well, on my artist days, Giddy G. I'm also an IT technician, training and by profession, and also a car enthusiast as well. So, if you're into racing and F and Formula One and these things, I'm the guy to talk to. I'm currently single, so that is what. It is. So,
Hey.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man, I go just shrug that off and I go introduce myself.
all right.
Um, yeah, so Denville Dovis, new voice, go by the stage name of D3N, rapper, hip hop artist, songwriter, them kind of thing. But yeah, that's basically who I am. If anybody trying to link up for a song or something, already check the YouTube.
I go link. I go add link you, man. Great, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Hey boy, Trail just recently seen there, boy.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? What's up? Well, they say Trail don't need no introduction.
In any case, good night, everybody.
Hey, good night, everyone. Good night. Good night.
Glad to be back
Yeah,
after more than sabbatical.
Boy, it's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Ari, so me say we want to talk about the Kiki Palmer situation. I don't think like Trail, you're aware of it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I know about that.
Um
I'll say my words for now. Let me hear what you'll say.
so Jenna, so for those
First, just explain the situation.
Yeah.
We'll kick Palmer thing first.
yeah,
I
DV explain for us.
Alright.
All right. So based on what I've seen and understood, Kiki basically went to an Usher concert wearing something that her boyfriend did not approve of. I think it was like a thong one piece. She had like a cover that was kind of see through, so you're seeing all the features, all the curves and such. And he didn't really approve of that. But that's just one of the factors. While Usher was performing, Kiki decided, she's going up to Usher because they're close and thing, and they start dancing in a kind of intimate way. And as a result of that, the internet is now exploding, along with a boyfriend saying that it was wrong.
Yeah.
So you kind of have people on both sides, some support, some don't.
Yeah.
We'll share
Alright.
what's there.
So let me just start off by saying this. Simple as it is. Kiki Palmer is not his girlfriend anymore. Kiki Palmer is our girlfriend. Alright?
You understand?
Come on!
You know already. You know already.
Wow.
Come on! For the universe.
For the universe.
Say boy, as a man for the street sir, but I guess that.
What you about to say?
As a man for the street, but I guess that bit.
Boy, no, but the thing is that
It can be speech,
so me say, hey, what y'all think about the thing is like the fact that like you can't tell the girl what to wear, like you can't tell her
Bro,
because some people are
honestly, I think that's impressive, doggy.
impressive
That
how
listen, impressive. that you can't take her what to wear and you still with her. That taking some serious balls, my bro. If you want to keep doing yourself that, you go to acting like Adam 22. We go get to that in a bit. But
Bruh.
if you go act like that, my brother, that means the girl don't clearly respect you. She don't respect your opinion.
Boy.
What kind of relationship is that? If she don't respect you at all, that's not a relationship, my brother. If you can't trust her to do things just normally, just respect you, okay, that's not a relationship, brother. Simple as that.
Another thing, yeah, that's the point. Now, when I came across the post, I saw the whiskey farmer dressed, and I was like, that's the first thing. And again, me say, I Christian, so I know a couple of people might want to jump on me and say, oh, but guys not supposed to be lusting, and yes, I'm all for men not supposed to be lusting and whatever, and women too and stuff like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you can't come and just like you like ready to wind down on a pole, like that is the one thing. I mean,
Exactly.
you basically when I see you, it's like when I see Kiki, if I pull up in a club or party, when I see Kiki, I want to walk up to Kiki and talk to and see like how I can get between etc. I know they have children watch the more experience so I'm not getting. But
Bro, and you see the thing about it, you go into an Usher concert. Usher
Yeah.
is the kind of guy that will sing love songs that will get all touchy with you. If you look at his previous performances or concerts, he's always intimate with women. So when you wear something like that and you show up in front of Usher, what do you think gonna happen?
exactly. And yeah, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Yeah, Usher filling up the girls and thing. You can't come and tell me, oh, I had nothing for that boy, just performance. A lot of fellas out there really want girls to hold them up, so but yeah, boy, you have it there. So I mean, if Usher knows himself, I guess people always bring up the excuse. Well, I'm a performer, so etc. But at the end of the day, for the guys now, if you are a man and you say with that kind of girl and that's not your standard, then that is not about you, not just about her. That's not about you. So basically, you with a shorty that doing them things, but you still taking the block, while everyone the whole world make fun of you. Why you just move on and get a girl that actually knows your standards?
That's a good point, idiot.
But that's
That
the
means you
thing.
like it then.
But
I will agree with you on.
But
Yeah,
that's the
bro.
You
thing.
clearly like it, Gasser.
No,
Don't
no,
like
but
it.
but that's the thing.
Exactly. You can't like it and then be vexed when it show off.
Gasser, that's just a mask, my bro. Think about it. That might be a mask, you know. Who say method about that kind of life?
Because
You never know, my brother.
I'll give you an example, right? Some girls would be with some guys. Not all girls are like this, but they will put up some people will put up a facade for so long. So because maybe you're a good girl or a good guy, they go just do the game. But then when you see the fan hit the floor now, you really see who the person is. But then again, he's the same guy who made Kiki shake up her booty on a video, and but now you see that the Usher, and then you're like, yeah, bro, you can't be doing me that, my G. Know what you want. If you want a church girl that dressing modestly, go to church and get yourself a church girl.
But it's
Yeah,
but
no
but
church girl.
but it's
Okay, not just a part of the church girl.
But it's in church girls.
But it's in church thing, I don't know. We're not just in
No,
church girls.
Church
sir.
girls was good.
I know there are some church girls that are just modest, but you get where I'm coming from.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, you talking about like the ideal.
Yeah, maybe the
Yeah,
idea.
yeah,
They don't
fine. But
So you don't
Okay,
say my
okay.
mind. Did the fellas even set a standard when it came to their relationship? Did they actually speak about it before even entering a relationship with
That's
each
what I
other?
wanted to speak of.
My brother, take over.
I don't know if they did.
Take over.
Let me
Oh, go.
let me drop a few words there. Okay, hear me out. My whole issue with the entire situation is that is your girlfriend, right? Or whatever, your baby mama at this point. Because to me, as far as I'm concerned, they're not together in my brain. I don't know if that's true, but in my brain, Diamond plug Kiki, and that's the end of it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cool. You have a relationship with somebody. You talk to them, not Twitter.
That's the next thing.
Not Twitter, my
That's
G.
the next thing.
Kiki has been that kind of person since we know Kiki, though.
Exactly.
Harry,
Exactly.
that's not even. Oh, she's a mother now. No, that's been Kiki.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a mother now. She's supposed to change. Guys, that is Hollywood. That's not your little country. No,
Yeah.
you should not expect somebody to change. because they have a child. You would hope.
Yeah.
You can hope. You can hope with all the strength in your soul. That doesn't mean the person going to change when their income is based on publicity and them kind of things. That them things conflicting with each other. If you and Kiki had that conversation, and hey, she still decided to go, fine. That's a conversation for y'all to have. The internet don't need to know your business.
That's the thing.
That's first.
He could have been vexed all he vexed. From the time he reached Twitter with that, nah, you lose my G.
Yeah, they'll mash him up.
That's true. That's true.
Cause hey, you don't air your dirty laundry on the internet and expect to win. Nobody winning in that situation. Nobody winning that trade.
That's true.
So even if we go in with yes, you have the moral high ground and whatever, you reach the internet, you lose. Everybody lose. They have no winners in this situation. Because somebody have to go and do damage control and all kind of nonsense. Yeah, people would have see Kiki on thing and people would have talk about it. Hey, Kiki there, she just gave birth and then another, like some people mentioned, Nicki Minaj. Nicki have a child. Nicki have a husband and thing. You heard him man ever talking about Nicki doing anything? No, because he know that is Nicki.
Yeah. He knows
exactly.
True.
The world know Nicki for Anaconda and the kind of songs like that. Why are you going to expect Nicki to be wearing dresses and thing now? That don't make sense. Rihanna was pregnant, my G, in basically a fishnet, auntie and brother. Like, come on, man. You cannot. That is the industry. So I get the man being vexed. Swallow your vex. Talk to her on her side. The internet is not the place to air your dirty laundry. That's for your man too. When you have your man, don't go and blast your thing online.
That might start.
That's why I don't feel advocated that no social media thing. No.
Yeah.
You know that's actually a really strong point. What's my bro name there? Can't remember his name there.
Darrell, God, that's Darrell. Trail Darrell.
Sorry.
Yeah, just Friday tell your father tell you hi for me, dog. Like what? Like that you didn't.
Wrong for that.
I recognize the voice too well until when I listen to anything too well. Right. I'm so sorry. I said live on the podcast. I'm extremely sorry for not recognizing that you.
Listen, Gideon, that no hard feelings, dog. I just go ghost and people doesn't see me. My voice has changed very frequently. I talking endless nowadays. Don't bust your head on that. That not even small things. That is nothing.
Doggy, sometimes there's an AI we talking to you. Like that one literally.
I can't talk that fast.
Dog, that is very good.
But you know that is a real strong point he made there, especially for Rihanna and everything. Because hey, Travis Scott didn't say nothing. I mean, not Travis Scott. Sorry.
It's Rocky. I'm like, what
Don't need the people in wrong. Maybe that anyway. Not so.
So.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky. Shout out to ASAP Rocky though. But alright. So ASAP Rocky didn't say anything, and the other people didn't say anything because
hear me out. We don't know what they said.
True. Right.
Be well vexed.
Right.
Big quarreling thing, but you don't know because it wasn't online.
Right.
Question. I have a question.
What's the question, bro?
Let's bring it home, right? Let's say you're in a situation where, like, boy, you're about to go to a function, and like, boy, shall we pick out a dress or outfit, and you know it add to copacetic though. You check it. It add to a lot, right? And you say, boy, B, I feel sure, but she say, dog, I went that anyway. She went
Hear me out.
anyway. So what's the next move?
My question is that your girl or that is your wife?
Let me do it.
That is my only question.
No. But let's take it there. Let's Let's answer for the girl. Let's answer for the wife. Give me an answer
Alright.
for the girl. Give me an answer for the wife. Sure, I want you to go first. I want you to go first. I want you to go first. I want the next one to answer.
But think of it in that aspect.
Oh,
Is it a girl or is that your wife? Think about it so.
alright.
So to answer, so I will grab the
Anybody
mic.
can answer. Anybody can answer.
Yeah, I go grab the mic on now on there. So doing ask the question if you and your girl about to go out and she have a dress that provocative and she say yeah man she went anyways. Well, the first things first is
Now, Gideon, no, it's not just the thing being provocative. You have a problem with it.
Oh, okay.
It's not just it being provocative. You have a problem because hey, some fellas,
Some fellas, you check it, they are nothing.
Sure.
whatever
Yeah,
the
and then a
the
bad.
dress is, you have a problem with it. Either it can be provocative, it can be to remind you of somebody, or you, whatever the case is, you don't like it. That's the bottom point. That's the bottom line there.
For me, I would always try my best to address it in a respectful manner, so no one makes me feel like
Like
I'm
how?
being-
Like how? Like how?
So,
I
like,
will-
do the play dog, do the role play dog.
Yeah.
See how you response.
So the role play. Alright, enter the house, talk. Hey babe, hey babe, honey, I'm coming. Oh babe, like I mean, I know you're trying to go out with me and stuff like that, and we want to do things, but I don't know, the dress just a little too much, you know. I see your legs and everything looking a little too sexy, so I don't know if you don't mind. That's okay. I'm not trying to trample on you or anything. It's just, you know, just for the sake of looking like not people judging on you looking like something that we say we're supposed to look like. Because I mean, if it's in my point of view, that means my girl had to be a Christian.
Yes. Okay, and then I will respond. No, that at the female, let me respond as female. If she come there, but I don't care how people judge me. God know my heart. What then?
Well, boy, you see that depression. I will literally tell her, well, it's not really about the people. It's about more or less like who you say you are. Because I mean, you're just looking like you ready to fly on me. So
Like, but you still don't answer my question. God know my heart. So what's the problem? I don't have to care like people, like you just said. You're not giving me an actual reason to take out my clothes. What's the problem?
That's the thing, you know. That's the thing. So, for me, basically, your clothing actually says something. So depending on what you dress, depending on what you wear, I see more or less like, you know, like a stripper, prostitute type of thing. You know, versus more like seeing like, yeah, I'm actually a Christian. I try to not show my body as how others would show their body, because you're not going to advertise for one other content industry.
So what I'm hearing right now is you have a problem with that. So why should it affect me?
Say that again?
What I'm hearing right now is you have a problem with how I dress it. I don't. So why should that affect me?
Because I mean, it will actually reflect you, and it also reflects me.
Exactly, it goes right back to people's opinions. Like I said, I don't care. So you're not giving me an actual reason to take it out.
Well, if so with the case, then I can't take you out tonight. I will have to go back at my home, and we'll have to talk about this later. So,
well, forget you. I still going out. We think you can stop me?
well, I'm going my business. I'm going home. You can do you. I'll do me. That is my standards. If you can't respect that, then hey, we can't do this relationship. So move on from there. Let my group well. The Lord will bless you somebody else. So
yeah, it's like,
wow.
That's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
What do you think of that, DV? What do you think of that interaction?
Now,
that is a typical interaction. That is an actual interaction.
It is a typical interaction, but
yeah.
I'll go back on what Trill said earlier. Is that your wife or is that your girlfriend? Because if it's my girlfriend, obviously, you can wear whatever you want.
I don't go ahead. I still judge it.
I am not committed to you.
That's fine.
Right?
I scoop it
tomorrow for like,
ring on your
you
finger.
understand?
So.
Yeah, let him finish. You're saying.
I didn't put any ring on your finger or nothing like that. But if you're my wife, right? You have a ring. We have standards. For you to become my wife, you have to understand that we have that conversation about what you can and cannot wear in certain things, in certain situations.
But my bro,
if you decide,
about what you just said, all right, let's just bring the Christian aspect in that for a second. Remember how we
Right.
say as Christians, we have to build ourselves down here before we can be brought up to heaven, right? Now that
Right, right,
exactly the
right.
same thing applies for the marriage. If you cannot, in just in dating, you're serious about each other, and that's the plan for the future to get married. If you cannot establish those rules early on, then what's the point? If she can respect you at early on, what's the point? Just find somebody new.
Thank you, my
If you,
brother. Thank you, my brother.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So,
yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
and then again, there's more levels to it now. So, is that a girl that you have a future with, or is that just a girl like a Jabba?
That's what you have to ask. Is that a girl you have a
That's
future
the
with or
thing.
not?
It's not if that's the girl you have,
You-
is that a girl you want a future
That's
with?
facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because boy,
Because until said and done, you are here, nothing ain't put in stone, you know.
You're right.
yeah,
So
just yeah. What you say, sorry?
as far as I'm concerned, if that is my girlfriend, that is the interview process, my G. If if you're dressing when we have to go out together as a unit in trial areas, yes, we boyfriend girlfriend. You feel that you must get the attention of other males around you. I want that.
Yeah.
For the
I don't want
streets,
that.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
for the streets.
If you understand that you're here with me and your attention is with me, fine, we can run things. But this thing about females like to say, I dressing for myself. Stop trying to lie, man. We all know. We all know you're most of the times you're not comfortable in what you're wearing. We know.
But they feel empowered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
feel
man.
empowered. But you know what's empowering? The attention that you're
The
getting.
attention.
That's the empowerment.
Hey.
If you're choosing to have a man and that is your man and your end goal is to get married, the attention from other people can't be a thing so much.
Shouldn't matter.
True.
It shouldn't matter, especially if the man like expressed to you that hey, I have a problem with it. Bow down, allow it, talk about it, come to like come to a conclusion that benefit both of us. So at least you're not just there for the attention. Me, I never bad anybody for liking attention. All right, we are social creatures. That is how God made us. But if you're doing things that going to negatively affect your partner and not care, can't be your partner long term.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, and I remember listening to a TikTok recently, and they said that guy was saying these days, like people don't really, it's like it's all about me, but it's not all about the other person. A relationship is not about you, it's about the other person.
It's not.
Think about this.
It's not even just about the other person. It's about you two as a unit.
Right, correct.
Because
Right.
Together.
I hate this saying happy spouse, happy house.
Boy.
No, happy wife, happy house.
Yeah, happy wife, happy
That's a
life.
lie. That's a lie.
I much rather happy spouse, happy house. Because the spouse is both of y'all. Both of y'all are each other's spouse.
Yeah. The
A
quote is
happy wife,
very
happy life. No,
separate.
fellas breaking their back to do thing and woman home honing that. No,
Mm-hmm.
happy spouse, happy house. The marriages that last,
Boy.
both partners not equal. No, both partners are. That's another thing. You never actually equal in a relationship. Somebody always end up giving a
Agree.
little more. But you have to be okay and understand that it's for the betterment of the relationship. It's not about you. It's about the relationship. We'll see it when you have children involved. That just adding different things to it. Like it.
Wait. More wait.
But yeah, back to the close. Like I said, if it's my girlfriend is trial stage, my G. If I don't like what I see, I move.
Yeah.
Now, that come with the experience of putting all of your heart in a basket and realizing the basket not worth your heart getting near it. That's the thing you have to learn as a young man, specifically. Women too, but like let's just get it a little different. You have to understand that you have your standards, and yes, you can simple a little bit. But But the problem with simping to the extreme is you forget where your values are.
Yeah.
Boy, that's the thing. Yeah.
Because you're not thinking about yourself at all. It's just, what can I do to make her happy?
Happy.
And that's the thing.
Mhm.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing
Can I-
about people.
Yeah, and I think that's a difficult bit there. Because like
I think if you just want to win is after you making her happy, she don't even care about you. But like you said
Yeah.
before, there, I just you were son yet, right? She doesn't care about you.
Yeah.
And there's certain females, if the guy shows too much attention, that the female just losing taste for him.
No, now that's
Walking
listen, they have a lot of mentally ill people around on different levels. We're not even jumping into that kettle of fish tonight.
Yeah, boy.
Because certain people thrive off the chase or being chased.
being chased.
Both of them. So a lot of guys, they'll chase a girl and be after the girl, after they get the girl. Next week they're on the girl already, because it's not about acquiring, it's about the chase.
About the chase.
I'm gonna lie though, most times the chase is a lot more fun than actually being a big girl.
I don't want to say
I'm
that.
not like, bro.
I just want
I
to
know.
When
say
I was in South City, it's the hunt, bro. But now, you
It's
know,
a
everything
hunt.
changed.
No,
But before,
it's a hunt.
yeah, the
Secure the
Thursday
party,
night.
man.
Most men just want to say, I get that girl, finish it off.
Yeah, they
That's
finish
literally
it.
the end goal nowadays.
Nah. Trust me, that has been the end goal for years, man.
Yeah,
Okay,
For
just
a
come
lot
on, we
of
see
man.
that. Just come on,
I
we see.
I know, but yo, that has been like, okay, like late teens, 15 up to like I say 25. That's generally till the mode.
Yeah, man, fill up
Try and bag as many bodies as possible.
just to fill up the Infinity Gauntlet, doggy. Just
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I mean,
like, what?
I don't think okay, well, anyways, I will leave that Infinity Gauntlet analogy aside, because that, that's a weak analogy, dog. A spice dark. But yeah, but yeah, close is a thing both sides of the relationship have to agree on. If we're going as a unit, we want to portray a front, or we going there together. What's the purpose of us going there? We going there to have fun as a couple. Are you going to a fete and you going there to have fun? You going there to have fun with friends? We just going together? What is actually going on? Them is the questions that need to be asked. If you feel is a date and she going with you as and use the bodyguard for her and her friends to get on bad, that is a whole different vibe.
Mm.
So you have to know what's going on.
Yeah.
You cannot not know what's going on and expect things to go a certain way. Nah, I'll talk about it. Because there are different situations. Like, sometimes your girl is a body, and you know your girl is a body. You found out as a body, my G. So obviously you can't have a problem with her being a body. You found out as a body. You and Jesus Christ, you change the person. So that's not your job, right? That's not your job. That's not your role.
Not your job to change the girl at all. Even if she says she go change for you.
Nah, don't do that. Yeah, that is the worst ones.
Which one?
Never
I'm
do.
gonna be that guy that coming along and being like, I'll change her.
Nah, no,
I'll fix
that
it.
Can't change anyone, bro.
Boy.
It's so funny how it's like I've never been in that situation, but I've been in a situation where some people want to change just to be around me and thing, but I tell them like don't try and force it just to be around me. It's because you're making me feel like as if I never really accept you for you really were. So you're just trying to put on a fake facade just to try and say, okay, well, he's there and I can just do that because they have no other good people and stuff. But then again, you have to understand you have to be good
Brother.
yourself.
Not just that, sir. It's how long it will last. That's the thing.
You can't.
That's the
For
point.
so long, bro.
How long can you keep the mask up?
Exactly. You're going to fall it.
Now, there's another part of it where it's slightly different, where you act differently around your friends. Not that you're a different person, but different friend groups bring out different energy in you.
Personalities.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mhm.
But hiding who you are because you are afraid that this person find out that you act a certain way that don't make sense. That can be your friends, that can be your friend group, that can be your inner circle.
Yeah.
Leave that for the people that don't know you. Put on a facade for them because they don't deserve your time and energy and the real you, maybe. But you should not be faking who you are to the people closest to you. Because too much energy, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of energy.
Too much lies to keep up.
I feel like it can tie up your actual personality in the long run. Can actually mess you up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actually mess you up.
It's a little more
Lose
mental
your sense of self.
Was that DV?
Just
So that's gonna lead to more issues down the road mentally.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
finding your identity, a lot of problems down the road, basically. Yeah.
why you think the world having such an explosion of identity crisis now?
Boy.
Why you think the
So let's not even touch on that though, because
Yeah, but if I can put it right, boy, that is.
I know there's a big kettle of fish, but like, why you think it's happening so much now? Because people have been pretending so much that they forgot how to be themselves,
Boy.
and now they have the societal choice to pick, so they do.
I actually want to touch on that. DV, we have this shorty coming next week, right? Next weekend.
next weekend, that's if she's back from her camp. But I'll keep in touch. I'll see.
Yeah, keep it because we actually want to tackle that like the LGBTQ and the gender.
Oh, trust me, I want to tackle that one. I'm not lying.
We want to tackle that.
Yeah, I
Daryl.
got to. I want to say a few things.
Yeah, man,
Daryl,
what happened, Koji?
I heard you say something about peak, my brother, as in picking somebody.
No.
And I heard that-
I don't want pick who you want to be. I don't want,
exactly who you want to be. Okay, I bless. But when you said peak, I heard something this week that passed. My partner was talking to, and he said that the reason most relationships don't work out in our day and age because we always think there's someone better because you have access to so many different people in our days because social media. We think that since our partner do a shit, it's not something I want to bring up to them so I can ask them to change that about themselves. But that's more reason for them to break up with their partner because they'd be like they have somebody else, they have somebody different. What's your opinion on that? You think that's true?
Of course it is true. Primarily in the females, from my experience, my personal experience. Primarily the females. It's a lot easier for a female to be like, nah, just get an X-Men, than to sit
True.
down and work through the issues they're having in the relationship. One of the best things you can find is a girl that's willing to talk and deal with the issues in your relationship. If you can get that, you get good, dog. Because once you have the communication, you can build from there. If you don't have that, what you trying to build? Stop building sandcastles where you know the high tide going to raise, man.
No, Daryl, you say that thing. Another thing I learned too is that because now people jump from one relationship to the next, when it's time to get married now, because the other thing I hate when people do that so much, it's like, so I basically have to beat up myself throughout my life, and then when I feel like I had done enough, settle down, but then not realizing that when you jump in from one relationship to the next, you actually set up yourself for a divorce, because in your mind, you already have the habit of, when things are already going bad, you just move. Yeah, so you basically set up yourself for a divorce.
DV,
Like,
I think
it's not just divorce in the sense of things get hard, you move on. Being in a bunch of relationships back to back to back and never just taking a chill second to just relax and find your center again. It's hard for you to open up and let somebody in. Sometimes impossible. So when the person actually come along that you feel a little bit safe with, and you start opening up, it's scary and it hurts, and no, I don't like this feeling. So you go back to your old habits, and yes, you run away because safety is by myself. I'm safe by myself. I love him, but I'm not in control. I need that control back. Sometimes you have to give up control. Not all of it. You have to give up a little bit, because it's like we talked about earlier. It's not all about you.
you know,
Right.
about the relationship. But
You
Davey, I
have
think
to be you have to be willing to be a little vulnerable. Not all the way, but you have to be willing to be a little vulnerable.
I think Davey wanted to say something.
Good.
Nah, I didn't want to say anything. I was just listening.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
No,
man,
I
I'm
know you're
coming
trying
out
to
kind of
interject,
Now,
but
now, the main topic for tonight, boys.
Yeah.
Adam 22 situation.
Now
What goes with
educate me
that?
because I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Jeep got married to an adult film star, alright? And then,
Wait,
what was
Adam
it? What the
22 married to what's her name? God,
I can't remember her name at all. But she married
Lila
Lila something.
Lila
Koshi or
something.
something? I know, I just say some shit.
No, no
Lila
Koshi.
Koshi? I
No
know if you.
Koshi.
you,
No Koshi.
question. So a young man get married to old woman.
No, that's all
No,
woman.
no, no.
Looking well. You're looking
She
well.
aight.
She looks good.
She aight.
She looks
She
good.
aight.
She looks
She
good.
aight.
She looks good.
She aight.
She looks good.
She aight.
She looking good, dog. Don't say she looking good, dog.
But good.
Mm,
Explain for
mm.
Lila Koji. Like this.
Yeah, and you know, they post their wedding pictures and thing. You know, people hyping the man up. Yeah, man, do your vibe. Next thing, what was it a week later?
2 days.
2 days, that's right, 2 days later, oi.
2
2 days later,
There's a child involved.
posting
There's
a
a child
video on
involved. There's a child involved,
OnlyFans,
Davey.
oi.
There's a child
We
involved.
found this big black, I don't say big black, but this dark
Oi.
skin,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, yeah. I saw it. I saw it post on Twitter. Dog. I saw
I
it.
read.
And the caption read for what I saw was dog Adam have a big hat or some shit like that. That is supposed to
Huh?
yeah.
Wait.
Like,
His wife have one too, eh?
Who said
but
who had a
if
big
I'm
hat?
Adam, the husband, have a big
Oh
hat.
my gosh, my
If I'm
dude.
not mistaken, Adam was in the industry too, right?
Yeah. I think he's making films now. Yeah,
No,
No.
it's
he
been a
used to
while.
make films. Like,
I think he's gotten back into making them as well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
since
but
that new information has been brought to light,
Bro,
it not
it's
seeming that much of a
Yeah, but
problem anymore.
because they had a podcast together and all kind of thing, because I remember they used to have a podcast. They used to have other people on. Them two together for a while, actually.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, she get married, but that's her work though. What are you gonna do about that?
We won't
Again,
get you enjoying anything too
made
much.
the choice. You know, you made your choice. You know what the girl does for work because you was in the industry too.
Mm,
So like, that again, that's the same thing. Why you can't get
but
fixed for that?
trail editing though. There was a video came out. Boy, I wish I had the reaction room up. I will try and find the video while I talk. But there's a video where Adam was discussing like like the aftermath with the guys and stuff, and like Adam and say like boy, like the wife had asked him like, you sure you want me to do that? Like, I don't have to do that. Because I mean Adam is well established already. You understand?
Yeah.
So but Adam was like, well no, like, do it, go ahead and do it, and so I think that's where I don't want to say the outrage, but that's where the barrage of the roasts are coming from. The fact that he willingly, he just pretty much.
You know,
So okay, hear me out there. Before the girl was his wife, they was dating, and that was happening. They have no way. You have to you have to go for it and feel it and be like, alright, I can deal with that.
Yeah.
Before you'll decide to get married. Hey, I'm not saying what going on with them.
okay, that sounds healthy. Okay, I gonna
For me, I would die. I would physically die. But I'm a relationship.
sound healthy, doggy.
So guys, just understand. Let me understand something here. You're telling me a man marry a porn star?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
No,
he must
well
like
established.
It's not just a man. A previous porn star that do podcasts and established otherwise now. because him started in porn. Maria porn star, still present porn star, and she posted a video on OnlyFans with a man that have an arm between his legs, and that like no joke though.
So,
Harry and the
so
internet,
no,
the internet
Adam,
fan.
so that's not. So Adam 22 don't have good friends.
Nah, like the fellas were trying to tell him like, boy, like you didn't have to do that, but the man was like,
No,
Wow.
he didn't have.
So that means the man liked it then.
I don't know. Look,
That
It's
don't,
a
that
serious
don't mean he
question.
liked
How
it.
many
That means he
Muslims are thinking
tolerates.
about
Now,
So
hear me out.
Go away.
Hear me out. Eh? Here's the marketing spin on that. Eh? How many people would have known about that video if that didn't blow up? So, how many more people now going and look for that video?
True.
Dog,
True.
they had a missionary.
I don't
like,
know.
like eye contact and everything, you know, like, bro.
Wait,
So, just you know, you
Like-
cannot really say anything about the eye contact 'cause in the industry.
Anything
you
for
have
the
to act
bag.
about it.
Oh my god.
I thought you don't say anything for the boys.
Like, guys, I'm still on this. Like, so my guy married and a dead actress without even thinking about the consequences of what he did.
oh no. He thought about it, and he was like, "We can make money."
Made realize his woman have to give up for herself for her to, and he's have to
But
sleep with the same woman that, like, that man area.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that was a conversation they had before they got
Like-
married.
Like I have nothing. I can't even say much on that because, like, I mean, the whole thing just making you realize, my brother, you basically marry a body bag.
Yes, sir.
The man basically marry a body bag, you know.
Wait, damn.
Let me see what he said a little nicer. Married an adult actress, yes.
Dog,
The man basically marry a
That's
body
the job,
bag.
man.
Wait, Trell, you
That's
know,
the job.
Trell, you know Shang Tsung?
No.
Yeah, the Shang Tsung. Oh shit, boy. Wow, now you're playing MK.
I mean, she looking
Nah,
good, but
She what?
she looking good, but I mean,
Yeah. Good
She
job.
high. She high.
She's okay.
like my dude, I
I just feel
for
very
all the
like
She
guys-
looks good.
for all the guys listening out there, yes, for all the guys listening out there, guys, these days, and not all of the young ladies are like this, but yes, you may stumble across a good-looking girl and she tells you have OnlyFans. So, in other words, she's an adult content creator. In other words, she's a virtual hope. Okay, guys, do not be women that are doing these things. Other guys that seen your girl and at the same girl you have to walk down the street to weep, and all the guys will be watching you and be like, boy, I see between your woman.
No, but you just describe what
I
she
mean,
is, man.
listen, now to add
She's
on that,
only for the fans. She's not yours.
let me say something.
Wait, let DV say something. Let DV say something.
Maggie, let me say something.
Yeah.
On what you said there, I speaking out to all the guys. It is your choice. If you can
It is
tolerate
your-
an OnlyFans girl, do it. If you can't,
She'll buy you
do not
speakers and
do it,
PS5s though.
because you get a go where. So,
Guys,
If you can keep your eye on the bag, hey, why not, my G?
Yeah,
well,
man just
guys,
pledged allegiance to the
well,
party.
we have a choice, but make the right choice, please.
But
if
hey,
you're a man with a lot of pride, do not do it.
question:
Don't do it.
do the benefits outweigh the negatives, like the cons? Like you get a PS5, you get in a bag, like you feel me?
Wait,
Like
hear me out, right?
you
Hear me
crying,
out,
but
right?
your tears land on a leather seat Lamborghini, like
Doggy, in my opinion, there's a wraparound about that. There's a
My G,
wraparound.
I rather
You make the relationship an open one. You do your vibe. That's your girl, but air your girl. You get all the benefits of that being your girl, but that air your girl. Simple as that.
Boom! Your
My
hat
G.
not in it. With that for
Yup.
the bag, my G.
Relax, brother.
I do. If halfway through the dating relationship, my girl watch when she tell me, babe, I have something to tell you. I'm an OnlyFans model, but you may want to raise money from. That's what I'm doing. I just
only make
recently
follow
bought you your dream car. Personally, what I'm going to do, I just want to let her know I'm going to take the car.
Facts.
I go let her know that.
Nah, make sure you know your name. Make sure you know your name.
Yeah, because if it's not in your name,
Right,
it's hard to damage.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll make sure you got my name and thing, and then I go break up with friends and move.
Bro,
that's
keep
true.
breaking up before, bro.
That's
Don't
not
break
a
up before
lot
just
to
yet, Gaza. One to me.
Huh?
Don't break
You
up
have to
before yet,
break.
Gaza.
You have to find another reason to start a fight. Come on, man.
Come
Don't let
on,
that
my
get
brother.
to
That'll be
you.
too obvious,
It could be too
Gaza.
obvious. It could be too obvious.
Right.
Then all our
I go
friends
take
come
all
and
advice.
berate your phone, though.
I go take all advice. But seriously though, that being said, I rather not get myself involved in them type of things because it's like, yeah, bro. It is not of standard, bro. It's not of standard
Hey,
at all.
I personally could not. Will I tell people not to? Never. That's your life. If you want to
Yeah,
get
that's
your heart broken like that, go ahead, my G. If you want to, if you can chase the bag and keep your heart out of it, cool. If you have no problem with it, cool. At the end of the day, that is between you and God. That's not my business.
you only make a
That is not
So
my
question.
business. Would I do it? Hell no.
What's the
I'm
question?
I'm a lot too territorial for that. Go ahead.
What if she like decided, she's gonna stop OnlyFans, she's gonna stop filming adult films, and she made up with a guy. Guy doesn't know about her past or anything. In the relationship, she then confesses. As a guy, what would you do?
I feel
That is,
disrespected.
no, you have a choice now. Are you going to accept her past? Are you not? That is your choice.
What do you do?
And the fact, me and that dog. I personally, not in that.
You'd end it?
Them kind. I'm not there, dog. What end? There are no beginning.
It's not cheap like in the first place. Don't tell this nigga.
But if she not doing it anymore, then
No,
so
listen. Hear me out, eh? I personally, let's say, I am presently not married because I actually am. And let's time travel back a couple years. Time travel back 5 years. Say a girl approach me, and things start really nice. We start talking. All right, cool. I'm getting involved. I feeling comfortable, and then she tells me, "Hey, when I was at school, a couple fellas make an X on me. There are videos online of it. Rah, 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 rah."
I'll tell you.
If that, hear me out. If that happened in St. Lucia, I apologize. I love people. I understand your past is in your past, but St. Lucia too small a place, my G.
For example, Carnival
St.
Queen.
Lucia is.
Oh my
St. Lucia
God.
They pull up exactly. Big example is Carnival Queen, brother. You saw the lady? They
I
go all
don't
inside.
know about
You know, look at that. Yeah.
I heard about it. I heard about it as well.
St. Lucia is too small a place. Now that's not to say that your past means you can't be forgiven. That just means there are certain things I cannot overlook. That is me.
Yeah.
I will never tell. Hey, yes, everybody have a past. There are certain things I do in my past. I do expect people to forgive me for. That is my past. That is my burden to bear. And the best thing you can hope for is that somebody will be open and give you that opportunity to choose. Because if you don't even get that opportunity to choose, like, you see.
Wow, like that just
Makes sense.
walking down the road, fellas just be scheming like, what's down? I mean, like, that might even know.
Exactly.
That might even know I had that in the Kia.
You understand?
yeah, but fellas will have no respect. Fellas not going to have any respect for you because that's why you like as you basically letting a body back.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know it's not your fault. You know.
And that's the other thing.
That's the other thing, you know. She never tell you. As I tell people to come clean with me, as the world not perfect, but like they have nothing nobody maybe never do. But I mean, let's be honest, eh?
Honesty is the best policy, you know, you just
Yeah,
Tell me
bro.
how it is.
Doggy, like I said earlier on in the talking stage, all that should be brought to light. You shouldn't wait until you're in a relationship to say all that.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is to ask the right questions, so you can, you know.
And bring her the right places, my brother. That's a big one too.
Yeah, make sure you go by the beach and bathe and thing, dog.
Big thing.
So at least you know what her face look like and thing.
Yeah, man. Facts.
So you can make them choices.
Facts.
You don't want to just go by the beach. Fine, go to the water park, my G. Rough things up.
Yeah, man.
Rent a what's it name? Jet ski. Go and mess around and thing. Issue.
Yeah, so
Alright.
but
Talking about that,
they have nick up that waterproofy, so
That's why you have to beat it with water, my G.
that's why I go to water park, bro.
Sweat proof. Not get hit by water at 40 miles per hour.
Now, but question though, talking about that same
Uh-huh.
topic, you ever think it right to go back and checking your girl without her knowing?
yeah.
Hold on. Say that again.
Do a background check on your
Yeah,
girl.
background
Like
check.
talk to your partners, tell them
Let me ask.
talk to this girl now.
I don't think that's wrong.
Let me ask you this question. Before you answer, let me ask this question. You all think girls doesn't do background check on fellas?
Boy.
True.
Of course they do always.
I respect you, so run your background check, my G.
Alright.
Run your background check.
Before you even come and say the first word, she already do a background check on you.
Of course.
Yeah.
FBI, boy.
I said while you sit on there watching the girl from across the church, she talking to her friends and see who know you.
Right.
Take picture of you and all kind of thing.
True.
And your Facebook. Look
That's
at your
what they done.
pictures from primary school.
That's what they done.
God,
They don't put you through the friend group already.
you don't
Right.
get seen
Yes.
by the most hard.
Yes.
They will
Let me put
spot
you on
them.
game.
Yeah,
That's
some of
why
them-
they need
some
Facebook,
of them is
they need
sending their friend
Snapchat,
and you.
Instagram.
Yeah, so they can find you everywhere.
Yeah.
That's why Monami doesn't carry any kind of social media, just WhatsApp alone. Brother. Make sure you stay under the radar. As a for the sake, as a
I
for
gotta,
the sake.
That's a wise choice. That's a wise choice.
I'm
I have a long
telling you.
history on
I
Facebook.
gotta
So.
do that.
Unfortunately, I did everything on my music, so.
True, you have to. That's your job, though. That you have to do that.
Yeah, so for me, at the end of the day, it's a blurry, guys. If you don't get to know me, ask me questions because I may look like some on social media, but you have to know where I really am. That's how it is.
Okay.
For me.
Question. I have a question.
Mm.
Boy, I have a feeling that might bleed into the next one. But should you be friends with your ex?
Depends on how you end it, bro. In all honesty.
Boy,
Yeah,
the thing about it is that my answer to that is okay. There's a thing I tell people, and that's why I personally will never have a female best friend as of now.
Yeah, I need a story behind that, bro. I go like, I need a story behind that, honey.
That's not a statement to make it, but I don't want a female best friend. Like I told a girl the last time, either we check in or yeah, we keep it a buck. We hold the boundaries back because if we had something and you break up with me and blah 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 this and that, chances are you maybe leave me, but who knows, maybe you actually love me first, or maybe at the time you just was mature enough to really just do what you have to do, and then after you sit down you think of it and then you say, well, this one is the case, and then now I end up with somebody else. So I think at the end of the day, to being friends with your ex is you have to really know what's the motive behind it all, because if you say you want to really move on and heal and etc., then that means you might want to just go no contact for a while.
Bro.
But if you're still friends with them, that means that literally means that hey, you maybe still have something that you maybe want to fix up or something. Because hey, if you're still friends, that means you're gonna maybe fix up something or work out something instead of just. That's
Yeah,
what,
bro, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, my bro, it still comes down to I will better as friends. That's what's in my mind. Because I know of a few relationships that just worked better as friends because they had conflicting goals.
Yep.
They lived life differently and they didn't want to part from what they already knew.
Mhm.
So they were just better as friends. They still get along really well. They're freaking out at each other's house all the time, but they have boundaries. They set boundaries. The partners they bring in know of their past relationship and they're okay with it because of what they've shown, that they are mature enough to know that this is no longer a thing and friends is friends. It's not about If you break up bad, that's understandable. You're going to want to be friends with the person. But it depends on how you break up. If you break up in a mature manner where everybody can sit down, state why they broke up with this person, and you'll feel that you're just better as friends, I don't see the problem.
Okay, yes. Okay, well, I agree with you on that. I get where you're coming from.
True.
Mm.
I agree
That
with you
makes
on
a lot
that.
of sense.
Listen, personally, that's basically how I go about everything, and doing you could attest to that one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, like, just be honest. If you feel as if you want to move on, sit down, break up.
So okay, so
Now, if
like
it's rough,
no, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Finish what you're saying. Say what you're saying.
yeah, but if it ends rough, bro, yeah, you'll have to move on, bro. Especially if it's one, move on.
Straight, so yeah. So.
So like, what if like they okay, like let's say it wasn't too bad, and okay, let's say you'll make that mature decision to um continue as friends and so on, and it's no longer a thing. Um, what what if they moving back to you now, like they want to move back? What's the motive?
Boundaries,
As
bro.
it was, I mean, but for me, like on the Christian side of things, it's like really is what God's will. What is God's will for your life? So if God already showed you that this person is not someone you should be close to, then you have to follow. You have to follow the will of God and not follow your own. So that is really more or less like for people that are Christian and listening to the podcast right now. I would say take it up to the Lord in prayer on that one.
Okay.
Because relationships are something that God created, not us that created. So He that knows how and where and who we should be. I mean, I talking from my own life experiences, and now it's just like only God that really dissects your relationships, that actually creates the relationship for you, not really you of yourself. I mean, we have a choice to make. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, He's the one that really guides us to where we should be and who we should talk to and who we should be,
Yeah.
because He's the one who created.
Okay. Anybody
Hmm?
listening?
Oh, just remind me of the question. I got distracted.
Okay, just to repeat. So I asked like is it okay to be friends with your ex? And then
Right. Okay. Yeah.
okay. Oh, you wanted to give an answer on that?
Oh, I haven't. Oh, yeah. Yes, you said something else.
Oh, after that I said, well, I went with Koji's scenario, well, and I said, okay, let's say you made the decision to we both of you again mutually decide, okay, we are no longer a thing, it's better off as friends. But then she's moving back to you now. Like, so I asked like, what's the motive? Like, what you're doing then?
Hear me out. I've had this unspoken rule in my life. If we date and we break up, they have no getting back together.
Why?
It has been messy though. If we date and we break up and I start dating somebody else, they have 0% chance of us getting back together because I move on.
Okay.
Yeah, you can be my friend. That's not a problem at all.
Yeah.
But there is no way because I have moved on.
Yeah, it's a done. It's a closed chapter.
It's a closed chapter. It's still open until you see I get an ex-girlfriend. Until such time, you have chance. If that happen, over. Simple. It's be too complicated, man. It's too complicated.
Like complicated how?
Feelings here, feelings there. I have feelings for you.
Okay.
I have feelings for that one. Nah.
Yeah.
Single focus. Yes, I know you like me. I get that. That's fine. But my heart not big enough. I never been cheating type. I never cheat on anybody. And if I have to split myself, so I will feel like I cheated on people.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just stay away from it, dog.
That's
I would not do people what I don't want people doing me. So that was my discipline moving up.
Yeah.
If I did Sarah today, and 2 months later me and Sarah broke up and I get with Wendy, Sarah is my friend. Cool. We don't hate each other. That's fine. You will not find me at Sarah home though.
Okay.
Not by myself, for damn sure. Because I was a compromising position. Because, hey, for all I know, she still have feelings for me. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm going to lead people on to believe, nah, becoming clean, straight. Yes, I still have feelings for you, but, I focus over here. I'm dealing with my feelings for you. Like, I'm not going to go back and open up old wounds that I start closing up. No. We're not confusing myself so much. No.
No, that's great. Sometimes being honest may not be the easiest thing to do, but when you be honest
It
with
is
the person,
never.
it
It is never the easiest thing to do. It is a lot easier to be sly and lie about it. A lot easier in the short run.
Yeah. Harry.
Long term,
Uh,
just be honest.
Koji, you were going to say something?
No. Just agree with my bro.
No problem. I agree with your statement.
No, but hear me out. That like I always say, there is no problem with being friends with your ex. Just understand that there might be feelings on both sides and act accordingly.
Yeah.
I think.
All right. Well, I don't know if I want to take on like 2 more questions and then we could wrap up. Oh, you're good. Your stomachs are filled. Harry, you're on silent, so. Open.
I don't know. I just don't know. I think my final words would be fellas, just like if you see any red flags now, bail out now.
Yeah.
All right.
If you see, and also as
Sit
we
down
live
and
in a
care about.
as we live in a social media society, what type of photo she takes? She takes. What is she showing? What is she advertising? What is she displaying? Is she want to show her body all different types of ways, curves and showing the behind and the front, or she's basically just posting photos because she just likes to post photos of herself. So you have to look at that too. You have to be mindful about how she dresses on social media or how she posts photos on social media. I don't
The
think that's
intent behind
Understand your woman.
the intent behind things is very important.
right. The intent behind things.
All right. Any last words?
Fellas, stay safe out here. That's all.
Davey, any last words?
Nah, all I could say is, me say be careful and choose wisely.
Choose wisely. Trell.
Pay attention to what's said and what's not said. What's intended is a lot more important sometimes than what's actually said.
Okay.
Because
All right.
people say things and they don't mean it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say one thing and they mean something else. Pay attention.
Okay. All I will say is don't be like Adam 22.
Unless you want to, then hey.
Yeah, unless you want
Well,
to.
if that's what you like, go ahead. They will judge you
Yeah.
openly.
Again. I don't want people to watch me saying, "Oh, your chick's a porn star, bro. Like she has a lot of men on it." They're not, bro.
Yeah. Then you go respond. Yeah, she has some men, but I got some money. You know what I'm saying? Respect for your boss. Respect for your boss.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Luckily, a man's life doesn't consist of the things he has, bro.
Bro, talk for yourself. You're not talking for me.
But no, I don't even have shopping for a woman as well a porn star and I'm rich for a woman as a porn star, you know what I mean?
Bro, you're very rasta up in your bro.
Yeah,
I really know.
Yeah, the life not for everybody, man.
True.
And if it's not for you, just stay away from it.
Facts.
Just stay away from it. Don't get involved in things that you think you can be okay. No, you have to know them kind of things. You have to know.
You have to know. Yeah, I agree.
Alright, can't wait to watch it.
I agree.
But there are some people that, but they're gonna head harder. They have to learn the hard way.
Boy,
Boy,
yeah. Sometimes experience is the
on
best teacher.
partition just we go. Let's get caught up in that. Nothing.
Let me see.
My final advice to everybody:
Mhm.
be like Batman from Justice League. Wonder Woman simping from day one. They might never fall down. Mind your business. They're your
Ah,
goats.
ouais.
Sorry, meme. Sorry, meme. Sorry,
Safe.
meme. Sorry, meme. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Let me see. With that said, I would like to bring the second installment into the demo tapes to an end. Look out for next week. I think, well, maybe not next week, maybe week after. We want to tackle a very big one. Hopefully, we could have the same cast again. I don't know what your schedules are like, but we'll talk, man. We'll keep in talk. We'll keep in touch.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, like I
Sure.
always say, when you listen to the pod, feel free to listen to it while you're washing the dishes. You don't have to stare at your screen. Whatever you're doing, you could listen to us, remember. And with that said, good night, everyone.